Hello all, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Séance of Blake Manor. Sorry it's been a few days, I just could not find the time to record, but I'm back, and I think last time I said that I wanted to snoop in rooms a little bit until 5 o'clock hits and we get access to Mrs. Joyce again, so we can get her to help with Lloyd and his problem with the ghost at the fire pit. Um, but before we did that snooping, I realized there were a few sections of the library that I hadn't checked when I was looking for information on that standing stone in the hedge maze. Um, and it's here. It's under religion. Pagan sacred sites unfortunately does not have a time marker on it, which says to me that this is not like quest important, which is a shame. Um, but you know, it might be interesting to look at nonetheless. While much of the knowledge of sites of religious significance to the pre-Christian pagans has been lost, there are several that have been identified across the country. Stone circles apparently constructed for ritual purpose abound, and burial sites such as those found in Newgrange suggest a reverence for the movements of the heavens. Some old sacred sites seem to have been co-opted into modern tradition, as there remains a tradition of lone oak trees being best left undisturbed so as not to upset otherworldly spirits. A superstition which does not hold the same prevalence and longevity in other parts of the United Kingdom. Alright, nothing else right now. I really have no idea how else I'm supposed to narrow down which Irish god we're looking for. Hold on, let's go to the haunting. I guess it might have something to do with the fact that we haven't even... All settings of the entity are linked to the maze. Can I find out more about it there? It might have something to do with the fact that we haven't actually asked anybody about this. But I don't know. Once we've gotten the hint about the old gods, it seems like we've superseded this step entirely. So yeah, I really don't know. Alright, let's do some snooping, and let's decide which rooms we want to look in first. Alright, we've already looked in Miss Dean's room, Miss Darcy's rooms. We haven't been in Mr. O'Mara's room. We've looked in Miss Quinn's room. We've looked in Mrs. Shalm's room. We've looked in Mr. Dupre's room. We haven't looked at either of the Callaghans' rooms. Miss Erickson's, yes. Mr. Scarrett, yes. Miss Barbosa, yes. Mr. Toussaint, no, and we don't need to. Miss Mantovani, yes. But there's something we still haven't done there. Same with Mr. Scarrett. And we haven't looked at Miss Lau or Miss McLeod's. Let's see. Who is busy at this time? Who we won't be intruding upon. Miss Callahan. And Dr. Callahan are both busy. Oh, is the bar open? It says that Mr. Doyle is in the bar. So I guess it's open now? Okay, so those are some options. I think I've mentioned before I'm most interested in the Callaghans for no particular reason. But maybe the bar is open? I kind of want to check that out now, since it says that someone's in there currently. The bar. Timeline updated Blake Manor. Are there people in here? Bar opens. Okay. There's Mr. O'Mara, so we know where he is now. There's Mr. Doyle. Oh, he's tending bar. I see. There's a staff-only room. Stuffed fox head. A copy of Sheridan Le Fanu's Carmela. Some of the pages are stained red from wine, supposedly. There's a few darts abandoned in the board. Okay, so this is where we can find people at certain points. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting to us, except for a location for Mr. O'Mara. I'm not exactly in the mood for a game right now. Fair enough. Alright. I actually do kind of want to snoop on Mr. O'Mara, too. But I've set my sights on the Callaghans, and we have no particular reason to be more interested in Mr. O'Mara than the Callaghans, so let's go there. They're in the northeast corridor. Either way, they're upstairs. I think the only person whose room we don't have access to yet is Father Sinnott. Yeah. And technically we have already been in Dr. Callahan's room when he helped Miss Barbosa. Let's see. Alright, this should be the place. There's Mr. Dupre. Dr. Callahan. No one's here. So let's look. Let's snoop. A letter from Fia to Rory Callahan ordering home for this grand seance. Okay, so Fia can write. We know this now. Book on medical history and another on recent advances in chemistry. A book of poetry. A gramophone record and a note. Note to self. Request gramophone into room so I can attempt to use this music to re-enter the dream and find out what is going on there. He seems to be trying to revisit the dream too. I wonder if the record I already have can be used for that purpose. Ooh, discussion update with, Vuri. Various correspondence on the topic of the occult and its place inside of the scientific studies. Okay. Medium-sized brown boots. Everyone got medium boots. This is not a surprise to me. Ooh. He's got a little conspiracy board going. No string yet, but still. A tray used to develop photographs. Stationery, writing materials. Chemicals used in the development of photographs. He's got a lot of photos. Mary. As in Mary Blake, the Marquess's deceased wife. Miss McLeod. I can see she is not shadowed by anything here. She looks a little lost without Mrs. Lau by her side. Ooh, is this Mr. O'Mara? That looks spooky as heck. This image of Mr. O'Mara did not come out so well. Or did it? Did it come out extremely well? And that's an entity. This must be the church at the back of the grounds. And there's Miss Dean. Is it Miss Dean? Another photo of Miss Evelyn Dean. She looks more haunted than the other picture I have. I wonder why. But this confirms to me that the doctors are the photograph I now have. Did he send it to me then, or was it taken from his room? Interesting. This looks like medical records maybe, but they're masked by a sigil. It's not the sigil that's in, Miss Mantovani's room, though. Nope. Oh, this one's a complicated one. There we go. Ah! I'm losing control of my mouse. Oh, this is a tricky one. I might have to cut something out of this. There we go. Ooh. Dr. Callaghans' case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. He is not sure what is causing it, but seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these, her final days. Hypothesis unlocked about Miss Mantovani. Ooh. The culprit? Miss Mantovani. She is going to die very soon. She's doomed to die. Make hypothesis. Miss Mantovani's goal is to conduct the séance despite it killing her, as she wants to provide for her family. Oh, that's so sad! Provide for her family. There we go. She loves them so much.
Clearly her work is taking its toll. Another séance might be too much for her body to handle. I should find and confront her about this.
Alright, but we're still looking at Rory stuff. Notes on the event. It seems the doctor is preparing a research paper on the events of this weekend. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, that seems to be everything in here. Unless there's something in this stool. No. He doesn't have one of those cool, like, dividers that he can change behind. I don't know why those are in every room when they're all one-person rooms. Oh, it's underneath. The ottoman is underneath the bed, but we can't look under there. Okay. Looks like we've got everything we need here. So let's look in Auntie's room now. Okay. I bet that wee Jaquine has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Wee Jaquine. Jaquine. Whoever she means is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly towards them. A letter for Fia Callaghan from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy. Dr. Callahan, I presume. Unless she wants something far worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him if only he would focus on it. Ooh, research notes. It seems like Miss Callahan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud, and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off her. I figured none of the staff would have any drecht. but Hunter has training, so Hunter is magically inclined. We knew that already. Or we suspected it. A journal. I love that everyone in this game keeps a journal. I hear more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough. In the manor, lots of out-of-place doors, seeing those spirals, an urge to attend the seance, then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages, frustration, a longing to leave, trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams. Like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Rory is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. The label says, until your headache passes, Aunt. It is unused. Nothing in the drawers. Ooh, there's something torn up inside. Hey, another one of these. It looks like the scraps are from a torn up letter. That probably goes in the middle. This goes on the bottom. There we go. There we go. And there we go. What a fun and kind of pointless puzzle. That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking Fia to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fia. It seems Miss Callaghans' reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jaquine on it. Jaquine? Was it Miss Dean that Fia was threatening in her note? Might she have actually done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? Two facts uncovered about Fia. What are they? Fearful that Miss Dean is going to take Dr. Callahan away from her. Knew Miss Dean before she arrived at the manor. Okay, so she has no pre-manor history with Miss Dean. I mean, she does have pre-manor history, so it can't be her. Scrying schedule. It looks to be a hasty schedule of sorts. It's titled Weekends Well Scrying. Sunday, 11, Carmela. Sunday 2, Lloyd. Sunday 6, Quarantine. There's also a note. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. For Fia, we need to investigate the well. Okay, this is gonna give us a ton, but it's worth it to take a look. Alright, yeah. Oh, we can skip this animation, but I don't want to. Investigate the well. I should investigate the well. I've already tried. Well symbols. Maybe if we discuss these things with, if I discuss these things with Fia, maybe that'll give me a hint as to, the haunting as well. Who knows? Small shoes. Oh, you have small feet. Unlike everybody else, it would seem. Alright. So we got some good stuff from there. I think... Alright, what should we do first? Where is Miss Mantovani? She is in the atrium, we know this. She's the one who chased Mrs. Joyce away. There's still a little bit of snooping we can do. But I don't know. We checked out a few rooms pretty thoroughly. And Since we got a new confront, we might as well do that. And I also kind of want to go talk to Thea and maybe Rory as well to ask them things about the well, because the well is in the hedge maze, and maybe that'll give me a hint.
Signor Ward, we meet again.
Confront. Your goal is to conduct the séance despite it killing you, as you want to provide for your family.
It is not just those of us speaking to ghosts who are uncovering secrets, is it, Signor? I have had time to consider, to decide. This is not where I wanted to spend my last days.
I'm honestly surprised that we can confront her so early. Like, maybe the Explorer is going to take us more time to do, but she is kind of instrumental for the séance, and if we get her to avoid the séance, then doesn't it just get cancelled? You know?
But at least this way, my death will have use. The last I've spent on this grand séance. It will be something to be remembered. And this contract will serve my family well. It is not perfect, but few things are, Signor Ward. I have a favor I must ask of you.
What? Ooh, she's taking me somewhere.
Signor Ward, I believe you to be a good man. I will not survive this séance. Even if I hadn't already known it for myself. I have seen it in my cards. I have resigned myself to this. I have reason for seeing this séance through. My family. I left when I was young. When I realized this gift gave me a way out. And what a life he has given me. I have performed in the old world and the new. Every kind of party I have been to. I even read for Queen Victoria. And through her granddaughter, I performed a séance for the Tsar and his mad monk. I could not have asked for more. But I do not have much left. All I earned, I spent. I could always earn more. But the time for that is at its end. I want to give something. Some fraction of the comfort I have had. This event. It pays well. Too much even. But at a time when I needed much. But now I fear I will be gone before I can get this money to them. Please, Signor, I will give you the secret to the lockbox in my room.
Oh, yes.
Per favore, you must go to my room and get my earnings. Take this symbol. It will open my lockbox. A key to my room. I suspect you already have.
Declan is so pale. Like, that is scary pale.
When the séance is done, please, ensure my family gets the full amount. And let them know I am sorry that I left. But that I love them. Always.
Of course.
Grazie. Now, go.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, we're here already. She took us to her room. Okay. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be hard, though. Oh, maybe not so hard. Got it first try. I'll put this away for safekeeping. I'll make sure it gets to Miss Mantovani's family. I can hardly imagine how the other guests are going to react. Would they go through with the séance if they found out what it would do to Miss Mantovani? I pray the Lord shows them compassion. They don't own their complicity. At least Miss Mantovani has chosen to die on her own terms. It's a luxury too few of us are afforded. Miss Mantovani will conduct the séance, even though she believes she will die as a result. Miss Mantovani has asked me to ensure her family gets her money so her death is not in vain. Is the ticker still gonna go down? It did! That's surprising. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Yeah, I got other stuff I want to do first. I gotta go to the hedge maze. And then we might have time for a little more snooping. At least I think the hedge maze is where Fia is, right? Yes. She's at the well. She's always at the well. Hello, Dara. I know Lloyd is waiting for me. And I will not be able to do what he wants right away, but okay. I wonder if solving Olivia's thing is contingent on solving another person's mystery. That, like, seems to be the case. This is the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. There's Lloyd and Laura was her name. But yeah, like, the way that solving Mrs. Joyce's mystery requires... Ooh. It's open. It requires solving Mr. Lloyd's mystery and, like, solving them together. Like, maybe Olivia's is like that, and I don't need to be looking so hard for something of her husband's.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Discuss evidence. Well symbols. I noticed that the well has been covered in these strange symbols. Would you have any idea what they mean? I should certainly hope so. I'm the one who drew them. Oh, the land here has suffered, Declan. I fear this séance and all its agendas might push her past the edge. That well is a pillar of the land, has been since the time of the gods. If it is safe, the land will be safe. The symbols are simply protective. But I fear all those short-sighted people have left us more in need of an optician than a healer. Ooh, we unlocked a hypothesis for you. I want to ask you more about the well, though. Do you know anything about the hedge maze as well? I know everything about it. Did you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as that water is pure, the land around it will prosper. Anything else we can ask you regarding... I've heard that you've been known to offer people well scrying. What is that exactly? Well, to put it simply, scrying means looking. Looking for answers, or to somewhere you couldn't otherwise see. And wells have a lot of power about them, you know. If you ask a question to one, it might give you answers. If you're lucky, it'll even show you what you're looking for. That's what I do. I ask the well for answers or information. More often than not, it more than provides. Okay. What about the Milesians? What can you tell me about the Milesians? Well, that's the race of man who came to this island and battled the gods for their right to stay. Funny. We first fought them, then we worshipped them. Then we largely forgot. I like that more than worshipping the god that we all lost to in the end, myself. Rory is talking more about this at 3 p.m. tomorrow, you know. You could do worse than to go to that for more. Alright, I'm gonna ask you about the shadowy figure, because I feel like you would know. Can you think of anything that might explain a large ghostly figure on the land? Ah, now they've gone and done it. I warned them that nothing good would come of this seance. It's not a ghost, that's for sure. They only come in one size. All this messing has lured some of the fair folk here. Or maybe woken some of the tuta. Oh, don't look at me like a feckless cow, Declan. The tuta de Danan. The old gods. Gone from our plane to the underworld. But sure, what kind of god can't walk among his people every now and then? Okay, I think that gave me what I need to help with that, that part of the mystery. Let's form a hypothesis about you. Fia's goal is to curse the well to protect or bless the well, maybe? Bless the well to protect the land from the seance's aftermath. Oh, good.
Miss
At least
Callahan
she's not
is worried
gonna...
that the seance is going to leave the region decimated. So she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Let's talk, Fia.
Ah, Declan.
Your goal is to bless the well to protect the land from the seance's aftermath, which doesn't seem like that bad a goal, to be honest.
Well, you're not wrong. I'd do anything to keep this land safe. This lot shouldn't be doing their seance, but I doubt I can stop them. Best I can do is protect the land against them. Charms and spells should do it. And yet they aren't enough. I can't figure it out. I'm getting glimpses of the future here, and it's all death. Not a tree or creature in sight, and none of my old tricks are shifting that. I'm at my wits' end, Declan Ward. Ward. Huh.
Yep, my name means a protection spell, what of it?
Ward. Ha! Now that's a sign and a half.
I don't follow.
A ward is a type of protection. I reckon the universe is telling me something. I said before, you seemed like good skin. So why don't you lend a hand? Take these components and bring them to the well. Maybe you'll see what I'm missing.
I'm here already.
May the gods be with you, because they are surely counting on you.
What did I get? I got... Fia believes the well here is of great importance to the land and the sands could cause severe damage to the area. She is trying to ward the well but cannot seem to do it alone. Perhaps I can find someone to help her. I should examine the well to find a way to bless it, and in doing so, protect the innocents nearby. And what did I get about the components? Nothing particular about it. Okay, ooh. Perform ritual. That'll take 16 minutes. Well, I was looking to... I mean, what else do I have to do? Let's see. Whose rooms are going to be available to me next? Should I do this now? I mean, I think the only person right now... I think we should do a little bit of snooping before we do the rest of this. We'll do this later. We have time to do it before 5, but that seems like maybe something we should do at the beginning of an hour. Who else are we waiting to do something on? Miss Darcy and Lloyd and Mrs. Joyce. Okay. Let's take this opportunity to snoop a little more, and then we'll do the ritual a little later. Oh, no. Not snoop. I wanted to go to the library. But then again, the library is available to us at any time, and room snooping is a little bit more, it depends on where people are, whether we can do it. So, yeah, I think I want to snoop on Mr. O'Mara, and if we have time, Mrs. Lau. Was it Mrs. Lau? Who we don't know where she'll be the next hour. We know where Miss McLeod is going to be. She's going to be in the drawing room. Excuse me? What did I just see? Was that real? Did I just, like, miss this? A giant figure smithing. What could it mean? Hammering giant? A large figure hammering at an anvil in the hedge maze. Okay. Maybe that has something to do with the old gods. Okay. How did I just miss this anvil thing? An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of wear or rusting. Its immense size must mean it was only intended for use by whatever it was that I saw using it. Alright, old anvil for the haunting. I still want to use my time to snoop. And I'm completely lost. We're close to the center, though. There we go. Here we go. We're going to go snoop on Mr. O'Mara, I think. And even though we might have time for Mrs. Lau after that, I think I'll end the episode there because it's getting a little long. Like, not here, but there. Alright, where was Mr. O'Mara? He was in the southeast corridor. Northeast, northwest. I'm never gonna remember which corridor is where. But I still have my suspicions that Mr. O'Mara is the one that Miss Dean was arguing with. So I'm very interested to see what's in his room. Just some clothes that look exactly like the clothes he was wearing already. A mirror. But it doesn't look like it's part of the decor. Did he bring this with him? Just some towels. A letter. A letter from Cahill O'Mara's mother checking in on him. Cahill, Stirring, when the seance of yours is done, do come home. Your sister wants to see you before her wedding. And it would do me good to see you too. It's been too long since you last visited, though it may not seem long to you. I worry for you, dear boy. Your peers are starting to talk. Angels might have chosen you, but have regard for your earthly self. That's who I know as my son, remember. Angels may have chosen you? What does that mean? A copy of the Bible. Sections are called out and notations made around anything that references angels. Some sketches. Sketches of something that makes my stomach churn, which has been labeled my angel. Okay, so this guy's obsessed with angels. Maybe he thinks he is one. An in-progress piece of a woman resting in a boat by a lake. Or is she dead? The figure watching makes me wonder. He seems a natural talent, but the piece is chilling. A journal. I woke in the bath, almost too weak to get out. I cut too deeply. I can't go on like this. There are only so many near misses one can survive. Mr. O'Mara's recent brush with death seems to be a common thing for him. One he wants to put a stop to, but he said he cut too deeply, so it's kind of something of his doing. I caught a glimpse, though, just before I passed out. A pale and glowing shape. Out of reach again the moment I knew it to be there. Saturday, 7 p.m., changing rooms, McLeod. Why does she want to meet? At least it's in private. Hopefully she'll be looking for some fun. Good God, I hope Evelyn comes to her senses soon. I'm so bored without her. Thanks to Miss Hisham's jars, I have everything I need now to trap it, apart from its bloody name. But soon I'll have it. It won't escape me again. Have an awful notion to open one of these jars. Sheer curiosity. Best not. 1583. The year John Dee was given the Enochian language, entrusted with the ability to truly speak with angels. If he and I are special, and it is of the same sort, then it is only a matter of translating the language. A horrific sketch. The adjacent note says, "Had it. Just for a moment. And then gone again. But I'll try again. Have it back." Timeline updated. Ivy and Cahill. Changing room gents. Changing room gents at 7. I'm gonna add a reminder for that. Interesting. I haven't been using the reminder feature very much, but it hasn't really been needed. Some fresh oil paint. Laudanum. He has a lot of painkillers here. Stationery. I don't need to look at his stationery. The stationery never gives us anything. A lockbox. What's the combination for this, I wonder? Would it be 1538? Or whatever that was? I think it was 1538 or 1583. Okay, I think it was 83. Yay! Pages. It seems that in the past he has used something called Enochian magic to commune with something he believes to be an angel. His notes and tools here seem to be part of the rituals he's used to that end, though he has also employed near-death experiences and other unwise methods to talk with his entity. I see ritual markings here, with trapping circle, and now if only I could summon it written next to them. Jars labeled soul jars. They have odd symbols on them and some sort of fluid inside. Oh, we can talk fetters with him now. Interesting. One shoe shows heavier wear, exactly as I would expect from somebody using a cane as heavily as he. What size are they? His gait and stance must be quite distinct. I guess it doesn't matter because the shoe marks we saw are obviously... His shoes are distinctly warped by his cane-aided gait. Okay, so it doesn't matter what size they are because it would be distinctive. Okay, what did we learn about you? We investigated the room, but what do we do about that? We can discuss the angel sketches and stuff with him. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Mr. Amara's room was certainly interesting. Got some cool stuff out of that. Yeah, and we have a little bit of time. I actually don't think it's enough time to properly look through anyone's room. So I actually might... I don't know. I might go to the bar and try to talk to him about some things I found in his room to try and move that forward. But otherwise, I think we just kind of have to wait until the hour so we can get Mrs. Joyce out and about and ready to do Lloyd's ritual. But that will be for next time. Until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Séance of Blake Manor.